We made it.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hello.
We made it. Sorry for the delay. We had some serious squirrels here this morning. We're out of coffee. We're dragging ourselves across the final
We're on that last drop of fuel.
Last drop of fuel. But we made it, and so did all of you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on Christmas Eve. In fact, we're closer to Christmas Eve than we originally thought we were going to be when we live streamed today.
Yeah.
So thank you all so much for spending some time with us. We've got a few things on the docket today. One, we want to make sure that everybody feels like they've had a little bit of a party, a little bit of community. I know that it's especially important for a lot of us this time of year, and more so this year than ever when so many of us are unable to get out and see people. So a little bit of a virtual party is kind of, I guess, what is going to happen this year. So this is our little contribution to the virtual love fest that everybody needs to do their own little contribution to this year. So happy comments in the chat. Please feel free to sort of swap stories and cookie recipes or whatever's on your mind today in the chat. Mr. InStitches is here.
Hello.
I'm going to try my best to sew down as many things as I can to my sweater. I had intentions of having this done by this evening, but what a day. So I'm basically going to finish off my ugly Christmas sweater. I'm going to take you guys through what I've been up to. If you weren't here yesterday or you missed the post we did last night, we did a little Christmas wreath applique, super simple, super quick. We wrote it up, and that pattern is available on the pattern workshop page of our workshop, or I should say of our website. So it's probably in the usual spot. We kind of put everything, all the new stuff goes to the bottom. So feel free to scroll down, and that's there. So if you wanted to add a wreath to your ugly Christmas sweater or whatever you might be working on, t-shirt, blankets, whatever. It's a pretty simple little pattern, pretty simple little shape. You can decorate it any way you like, and you don't just have to use it as an applique. You could hang a little string on it and use it as a little ornament or a little present topper, like a little gift tag sort of thing. So lots of little options you can do with something nice and small like that. It's also a fun way to use up your Christmassy scraps. So we did that. That was yesterday. I added one to my gingerbread house, and I made up a handful of little things so that I had some stuff, some additional stuff ready to go, because I figured today's going to be a lot of sewing. And I'm just going to sort of walk you through what I did as I put it down. I'm going to start by sewing down the gingerbread house. Then I'm going to move on to the little things. We still have a bowl full of fun questions.
I thought you were going to say a bowl full of candy. I was getting excited.
There isn't even a bowl full of candy here. This is the squirrels
what kind
took
of
everything.
Christmas Eve is this?
It's a Scroogey one.
It should just be the table should be full of food and cookies.
It should. There should be. You know, like when you see, like in a fairy tale, you see like those beautiful elevated cake platters that are like heaping with cupcakes and cookies and stuff. Yeah, it should look like that.
I've got to get to a couple of.
Oh my gosh!
A couple of
Santa visits.
Yeah, Santa visits here. Let me see if I scroll back.
Okay.
We've got a super chat from Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Thank you.
So, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And thank you to Michelle. And we also got a new member. Big thank you to Doug for joining.
Welcome, Doug. Thanks for joining the family.
Thank you.
Woo-hoo. I'm just rearranging my little cabin or my little gingerbread house so I know it's right in the right place. Oh, and that reminds me. Monique sent us a super sticker yesterday.
Yes.
I wanted to do
a big thank you to Monique.
We wanted to make sure that we thanked Monique. Thank you. Because we kind of missed it yesterday. I think we were having some lag issues with it. So this whole internet scroll thing could have started yesterday afternoon. It's tough to say.
They started chewing on things yesterday.
They did.
Yesterday afternoon.
They started chewing yesterday afternoon.
Yes, that was Monique sent us a super sticker of the little fox.
Yes.
Cute little smiling fox.
Little smiling fox. So thank you, Monique.
And before you continue, we've got one of our super fans, Mackenzie.
Hey, Mackenzie.
Mackenzie always has a little question of the day for us.
Oh, perfect. She'll kick off our questions here.
Yeah, and this question is for everyone.
Okie dokie.
You can leave your answer in the chat. So Mackenzie's question is, would you rather, and she wants you to know about this specifically.
Okay.
Would you rather crochet on a bus or on a train?
Oh.
If you had the option. So traveling crochet. Ooh.
This almost smacks of Dr. Seuss.
Dr.
Could you
Seuss.
on a bus? Could you on a train? Yeah. Would you crochet on a bus? Would you crochet on a train? Would you crochet on a plane? Would you crochet there and back again?
With a cane.
With a cane on a crane.
On a cane.
Would I crochet? Would I rather crochet on a bus or crochet on a train? Well, speaking as somebody who has not had a chance to spend much time on trains and would absolutely, if you want to talk about bucket list stuff, I would love to do that train ride that goes all the way through the Rocky Mountains into BC. Like I would love to, what do they call that? Is that the glacier? What's that? The Rocky Mountain?
Yeah, Rocky Mountain.
Something or other?
Something.
I would love to do that. It
goes through the Rocky Mountains.
So I would rather take the train through the Rocky Mountains
and be crocheting on that, yeah.
Then take a bus through the Rocky Mountains and be crocheting.
Yeah.
So both would be beautiful trips, but I would much rather be on the train. I think that would kind of be smoother. Yeah. So yes, I would rather crochet on a train. Caveat, going through the Rocky Mountains.
So this is for Mackenzie keeps a little tally of everyone's answers.
Marvelous.
So Jayda's answer's in the chat.
So that's my answer. Okay.
I think, not sure, but I want to make sure I didn't miss. We've got a mild lag in the chat, so whenever we get a super chat or a new member, it kind of pops up late. But yes, there they are. We got a super chat from Vima. Crochet with Vima.
Merry Christmas, Vima. Thank you.
Vima says, "Merry Christmas, dear. Have a fantastic Christmas."
We aim to.
Yes, and a super sticker of our little pair friend blowing you kisses.
Mwah.
And this is from Donna.
Thank you, Donna. Kisses to you.
Thanks so much.
Pair kisses. I bet you those would be extra sweet. Those would be extra sweet.
A pair kisses, yes.
So I'm just making the final arrangements to make sure I like the placement of my gingerbread house. And I'm going to sew the main sort of square part of the gingerbread house down first. Then I'm going to sew the roof down on top of it because the roof overlaps the gingerbread house. So I've just taken out my pins and I'm going to put the pins back in again on the square.
Jayda's busy. Santa's back.
Santa's back.
Santa has just delivered Cherry.
Cherry, hi Cherry. Cherry made it. Oh my gosh.
Cherry made it, and Cherry says, "Merry Christmas."
Merry Christmas. Ho ho ho.
Ho ho.
I guess if you, according to the Google, you can track Santa's his entire trip. He's already obviously on the go because Christmas Eve is.
He's busy. He's busy today.
Yes. It's still the afternoon here, but
okay. I guess I'm an agent for Santa.
You're an agent for Santa.
Yeah. I'm Santa's assistant.
I like that. Santa's assistant. Well, you're kind of magical.
Of course.
So that fits.
I am a little magical.
You are. All right. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sort of show you guys what I'm up to here. So I've taken off the roof because I'm going to pin.
Oh, by the way, Monique just showed up.
Monique, hi.
We wanted to thank you for yesterday's super sticker.
Thank you, Monique. Yes, we didn't want to miss that. So I've taken off the roof and I'm going to sew down the main part of my gingerbread house first because I want the roof to overlap. I've situated it where I want it and I've pinned it into place. This is something you'll hear me say a lot of whenever we're doing projects that have appliques and stuff with them, because having pins kind of helps keep it from moving around, especially when it's a bigger piece. And I'm just going to sew right through my sweater using the long yarn tail and my yarn needle. And I'm going to do it quasi neatly. I'm not too terribly worried about it. Actually, you know what might be helpful? If I put like a book or something inside it.
Oh, there's your journal right above your head. You see it?
This one? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Try not to knock it down. All right. Oops. And I did. There. All right.
Merry Christmas to everyone. We're getting lots of Merry Christmases.
Merry Christmas Eve. It's hard to believe it's already here. I feel like
a big Merry Christmas to Franca.
Franca, we hope you're feeling better, my dear.
Yes.
And
get well. Get well soon.
Get well and get home.
Get well now. Right now.
Get well. Get well. It's like It's almost like issuing an edict to somebody, you know, instead of saying, get well soon, you could read it like an order. Get well.
Get well now. Yes.
It's been, you know, it's so funny. This year has been so
I'm
erroneous.
home. Frank is home.
Frank is home. Oh my gosh. Good.
Yay!
Yay.
We're so happy to hear that.
That's good news. That is good news.
That is great news.
Good. Now you just have to feel better.
Now feel better.
Yeah, feel better.
Feel better now.
There's the next. I was just thinking that this year has been so just crummy in so many ways. It almost didn't seem like Christmas would ever get here. And then it was sort of like, well, if it does get here, is it going to be holly and jolly? You know, and I feel like we have to work extra hard this year to be extra holly and jolly because we all need it. We all need a little Christmas. Right this very, it's like that
need a little Christmas.
Right this very minute.
Something like that?
Yeah, just like that, but like all year.
All year.
And definitely all week long. I'm definitely going to be doing like Christmassy, holly jolly stuff like all week. This is going to be a week-long Christmas.
If you're a member, you have access to our emojis here. Make sure you post a lot of Christmas stuff in the chat.
Yeah. We got
so much new Christmas stuff.
Mr. InStitches has been very busy creating Christmassy emojis to be used.
Make sure I have them all.
At our little
I gotta put Lula in there, otherwise she gets upset.
She does. She gets very annoyed.
She likes having the stage. We've got a super sticker. Big thank you to Robin.
Hi, Robin. Thank you.
Robin sends a rose.
A rose. Oh, how
Pretty
lovely.
little rose.
Flowers for Christmas.
Yes, thank you, Anne.
Very
and
nice.
Tywaz.
Hey, Tiwaz. How's it going?
Tywaz, I'm not sure. Do I say Ty or T?
I think
Tywaz Tire Fist. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Everyone's plastering our Christmas emojis. Wow, there's more than I even thought. Oh, hey, Tawaz put the troll in there.
Well,
that was a sneaky little move.
He was invited to Christmas too.
Was he?
Yes.
I distinctly remember not inviting the troll. Did you invite the troll behind my back?
I was feeling bad.
Did you?
I thought, you know,
you were like, it's Christmas.
Not only was it 2020, but imagine you were a troll in 2020. Like, just not a good scene.
Imagine being a troll in 2020.
Imagine being a troll in 2020.
That is the worst. All right. The troll can come to Christmas. Woohoo! The emojis look so cute.
Aww.
Everyone's plastering. You gotta pop over here real quick and look at this.
I'll try not to knock stuff down.
Yeah.
Aww. Oh my gosh, look at the sheep. That's so cute. Oh, that's so colorful. It looks so happy.
It's so colorful.
I like that you put the sheep on a little green background.
Yeah, I had to fix the sheep because you couldn't see him before.
It makes him stand out really well.
Now he's got all kinds of grass to eat. So he's a happy little guy.
So he's happy.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So, I feel like, oh, of course, we should be doing questions.
Sure, why not?
We've got a whole bowl full here. All right, so let's get into a whole bunch of these today. Let's get our sweet brains sort of cranked up. We're coming up with some nice stuff. We've got a few nice sort of year review, reflective, and kind of like hopeful for the future kind of questions in here. So I think this one is absolutely beautiful.
All right, let's hear it.
When did you realize that impossible was possible?
Oh.
Not to be too deep on y'all,
you're trying to get our brains to fold in half.
I think that could be viewed so many different ways. So for example,
my goodness.
When I was little, looking at something like sewing or crochet or knitting, I was aware that people could do it. But it just seemed almost like the world of adults is just so confusing and complicated and technical and difficult, it seems, when you're little. And I remember thinking that I would pick up a pair of knitting needles or I'd pick up a crochet hook and it would feel so uncomfortable in my hands. And I thought that I don't know how that works. That must be impossible. Or maybe only adults can do it. And then one day I was crocheting and I was knitting, I guess. I was around 13 and I suddenly realized, I remembered myself in my small shoes having that thought, watching one of my great aunts knit, realizing that I was actually knitting, and I realized that impossible had become possible. And it had quite the effect on me, because I thought, well, if that's the case, what seems possible now that obviously must be possible? I just have to work up to it. So anyway, that's my little story.
Adorable.
Quirky.
Let me read out some of the answers we got here. Teddy says, when I met my husband, I realized that the impossible was possible.
Aww. That's romantic. I love it.
That's so cute.
That's sweet.
Let's see. There was one from Sherry at Jayda InStitches. This year, in regards to crochet, I was terrified of making wearables. Now I'm not.
Yeah! Woohoo!
That's awesome.
That's cool. Oh, I had the same kind of feeling when it came to thread crochet. I finally
nursing school late in life.
Oh wow!
Wow, good for you.
Yeah, awesome. Going back to school when you're not a kid, it does seem like insurmountable. That's great. Santa.
Santa's agent is back. This isn't actually Santa. This is Santa's assistant.
I'm picturing Santa like with one of the Men in Black, or one of the Mr. Andersons from The Matrix. That's his assistant. Like he's all like just the fax man,
digital,
but with the glasses and serious. But he's got like my Santa hat on.
What did your kid want? What? I want a bicycle.
Understood.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. What type of bicycle
Sign
and
here,
what
please.
size? Sign here, please. That'll be 2 to 4 weeks delivery. 2
to 4 weeks delivery.
Santa lent me his bells because he's got a lot of them.
He does.
So yeah, he's too busy. He's too busy to be here today.
He's too busy.
Yeah. We have, let me make sure I didn't miss anyone. We have a super chat from Crochet with Vima.
Thank you, Vima.
We have a super chat from Sherry.
Thank you, Sherry.
A super chat from Elle.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Elle.
Oh my goodness. And a super chat from Leanne.
Thank you, Leanne. Thank you, guys.
Oh, wow.
Merry Christmas to all of you.
You guys are so generous.
Thank you very much. And thank you all for joining us on this Christmas's Eves.
Christmas's
Eves. I know that it's like such a crazy time of year. It can be such a big deal to take time out of today, of all days, to just sort of hang out with
and then this year you can just flip it upside down. Crazy time and flipped upside down.
Crazy time and flipped upside down. I think we've all had our fair share of being flipped upside down, and we're probably all plumb sick and tired of it.
I wanted to recommend those 2 Christmas movies we saw the other night.
Yes.
They were really cute. We should recommend them to everyone.
The Shoe Addict's Christmas on Netflix. Really cute.
Yeah.
And my current favorite, I love the Hallmark style ones, The Mistletoe Promise, also on Netflix.
Were they both on Netflix?
They were both on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you have Netflix, check them out.
Yeah,
if you that style
Netflix,
of movie, like kind of that Hallmark.
Yeah, sweet.
Kind of sweet.
You know, kind of sad, kind of sweet. I like my Christmas movies to be full of hope. And sometimes I feel like the only way you can really feel hope is if you felt really sad. So a good Christmas movie to have a lot of hope is sad to start with. Well, think of It's a Wonderful Life. I mean, he was so broken.
To be
and
honest,
sad.
the ones that stick around the longest are
Christmas
usually
Carol
have a sad angle.
So sad, but that's how you see it's in contrast.
But
right?
these movies aren't.
They're not sad.
Just so you know, you're not going to be left.
No, you're not going to be crying.
Yeah,
but they're
sweet.
They're romances. Obviously, they're not going to be too terrible, but they were good.
Anyway, those are our recommendations for everyone today. If you are looking for something new,
very sweet.
So let me read these super chats out.
Yes.
So the first one from Crochet with Vima.
Crochet with Vima.
My 10-year-old boy was watching the video with me where Mr. InStitches was learning how to crochet. He was so impressed and decided to learn to crochet. No way!
Wonderful!
Well, I bet you your boy is better than I am already.
And with Vima as a teacher, I mean, my goodness.
Vima's crochet is amazing.
It's fantastic.
I've seen the photos and I'm impressed.
Yes.
So awesome.
That's wonderful.
We're so happy.
It's good to get into a new hobby. It's great. It doesn't matter what age you are or who you are or where you are.
It also makes us feel good when we know we've inspired inspired people.
That does. That makes you feel what the Grinch's heart grows 3 sizes that
Three
day.
sizes.
Bump, bump, bump.
Too big. Our next super chat was from Sherry.
Thank you, Sherry.
And Sherry says, Merry Christmas, Stitches family. We love and appreciate you. And on a train, more inspiration there.
Yes.
That is the answer to Mackenzie's question of the day.
I also feel I really like Mackenzie's question because it's making my brain kind of take that little trip.
Yes, a train is definitely more magical.
A train is magical because the train gets to go where cars and buses can't.
Yes.
And sometimes you can't see the road, and sometimes you see things you'd never see.
Yes.
And it's smooth. There's no like potholes. On a train,
you're right, and then it's got that,
and sometimes
like a little bit hypnotic.
Yes, and sometimes the greenery is very close, and sometimes it's very far.
Sometimes you're on the edge of a cliff.
Sometimes you're going over a bridge.
Whoa!
Woo! Yeah, so
a very tall bridge. Yeah.
So I'm picturing now crocheting like warm fuzzies on a train going through the mountains, and I'm just.
That sounds wonderful.
It sounds pretty great.
So next super chat is from L. Hello, L.
Uber L.
Uber L. L says, so watched a tutorial where instead of cutting cotton yarn, she took a lighter to it.
Yes.
My wife and I looked at each other in shock. Merry Christmas.
That's a bit of a stunner.
That's if it's I've seen mom do that. Cotton
should burn but not melt. Acrylic and man-made fibers will melt. So this is a way to figure out what kind of fiber you're dealing with if you've lost your labels. Mm-hmm. Take a little piece and hold it over like a candle or a lighter or a match, something safe, over the sink, for heaven's sakes, over the sink. And if it drips, like if it melts and drips, that means it's a man-made fiber, like acrylic or polyester. But if it just sort of burns and smokes like a candle wick, that means it's a natural fiber, like cotton or wool.
I think we talked about that in one of our.
We did for sure.
One of our vlogs, how to determine.
I wouldn't. I would still cut my cotton yarn though. I wouldn't want to burn it.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows what you.
Well, that's interesting.
That's cool.
Leanne says, I have made 3 cloaks from your page, and from your page, and it's the warmest thing I own.
Yay!
I am also making the 2020 blanket for my nephew's birthday.
Aww.
Thank you so much for all you and Mr. InStitches do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
I'm so glad to hear that you like that cloak. That I love that thing. I have 2. They are very cozy.
And we have a new member. Big welcome to AZ Genie.
AZ Genie. Yeah. Welcome to the family. AZ Genie. I like that. That's cute.
Yes, I am way behind. Way behind. We got a whole bunch of super chats and members all at once.
Oh my goodness. Yes, it's definitely party central here. We've got questions going. So were there any more answers to when did you discover that impossible was possible?
Probably.
Okay.
They're way back.
Okay. Well,
I can try. Maybe you can repeat it.
I have other questions to ask.
Yeah, just repeat it. Repeat your answer if you like. Someone asked about how to use the emojis. At the bottom of the chat, you should see a little tiny face, grayed out face. Looks like a little smiley face. If you tap on that or click on that, it shows you the emojis, and there's a whole bunch of them. We have custom emojis for the
channel members.
The channel members, and then
there's a whole bunch of emojis there for.
There's probably
for everybody to use.
Yeah, there's probably a few hundred emojis. YouTube.
Okay. All right. We are making progress. I have now sewn the gingerbread house to my sweater. It's very real now at this point. We are so it's I haven't put a book in between so that I wouldn't accidentally sew through to the other side. I think that looks pretty neat.
That looks great. So
getting ready here. Okay, so that's great. So now we've got the house. I went ahead and I made a handful of things. So I've got.
Franca says reading and writing was difficult for me, but I got there eventually.
You know what? That's a big one, Franca.
Yeah, my grandfather was like that.
I have lots of family members who were like that.
He was learning how to read and write way late in his years.
Yeah.
I remember him learning, and he must have. I mean, hard to tell when you're a kid.
Yeah.
How old someone was, but I'm gonna guess 50s.
50s, yeah.
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 So hey, that's awesome.
That feels like magic.
Thank you for sharing that.
When language or words suddenly start to make sense to you, that feels like
Cherry found the emojis. Good.
Excellent. All right, so we've got Mr. InStitches mentioned. I think everybody was kind of talking about all of these things yesterday, but we've got a Star of Bethlehem, which is very apropos given that we've got the great conjunction happening in the sky right now. I think that's visible all through December. That's Jupiter and Saturn are kind of snuggling up to each other.
Neat.
First time in like 800 years, so that's a big deal. So I had to make a nice bright star. That's going to go up in the sky. I made a small version of our evergreen tree pattern. We've got an evergreen tree applique pattern. Looks exactly like this. It's a tutorial. So if you wanted to add some of these to your sweater, super simple. There's a couple of different sizes mentioned in the video, and I'm probably going to make a couple more today because I feel like my little gingerbread house should be sitting in the woods. Somebody mentioned putting snow along the bottom of the house. So I made what I hoped was an attempt at something that looks kind of organic. So just sort of like some snow, like it's been sort of shoved out of the way and kind of heaped and drifted in little places. So it's a bit uneven. I'm going to sew that along the bottom edge of the house. And a chimney. I made a chimney. That's a very simple little, I think I chained 7 or 8, double crocheted into the 4th chain and double crocheted all the way back. And then I just added a little bit of snow to one end. So just a simple few double crochet stitches, nothing too massive. And I'm just going to sew that on top of the roof. So I think I'm going to start with the chimney. And then I'm going to work my way over to these other things. So I'm going to put my book back in here. And this is a smaller applique, so I don't feel like I need to pin this one down. But if you find pinning all of your pieces down helps, then pin them all down. Just make sure after you finish sewing, you go through your sweater and your appliques and you make sure you've taken out all your pins. I have a little habit where I count the pins as they go in, and then I count the pins as they come out. So I know that if I went 1, 2, 3, I have to go 3. I know I haven't missed anything.
Big hello to Nani Mays Wade.
Hey, Granny Banani. How's it going?
Granny Banani is here. I'm way late in my years, says Granny Banani.
Way late in her years.
You're way late, are you?
Just in general, or?
No.
We all feel like that.
We all feel like we're way late.
We all feel like there's always somebody younger and more spry. There's always somebody like.
Nani May is looking for snow.
Oh,
she wants people to send some snow.
That reminds me. We were talking about having internet squirrels earlier, and I think it might have something to do with the incoming storm.
Yes.
We had crazy wind.
Last night was so windy, and then,
we couldn't sleep.
Yeah, and then we're supposed to see a big wallop of snow and rain. Rain first, then snow.
Yes, and it was raining. It was raining earlier, and then it started to snow, and it's snowing on and off, but it's still crazy windy. So we're just hanging on to our internet with
Kitty says, but where's the dumpster fire?
The best of intentions. That's got to go on the back.
That's gonna go on the back. We're definitely gonna.
Got to be something.
The troll will be the troll will be feeding the dumpster fire, making sure it stays
throwing
big
everything
and hot.
into it. Yes.
The chimney, yeah.
So just sewing down the chimney. This is looking really cute. And all I'm doing once I finish sewing all the way around something, and I don't care what the sewing looks like. I mean, this is supposed to be ugly after all, but I'm just keeping my stitches as close to the actual applique as possible, so they're not really showing. I'm just making a knot on top, right on top, and then I'm just weaving my tail into the same colored yarn back and forth a few times. But I'm not worrying too much about, placement of knots or anything like that.
Santa's assistant is back, and a big welcome to Pamela.
Hi, Pamela.
We have a new member, Pamela.
Welcome to the family. Thank you for joining. Welcome.
Make sure I didn't miss anyone here.
All right, now we've got, This is starting to look cute. Okay, there's the chimney. Actually,
that looks awesome.
I should be singing Up on the Rooftop. Up on the rooftop, click, click, click. Here comes Saint, old Saint, cutting Nick. I don't know the lines. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, so I can hum it, but I can't sing it.
It looks adorable.
So there's that.
Someone mentioned have Santa coming out of the chimney.
I was thinking about having him stuck in the chimney.
I would like to see some smoke coming out of the chimney.
I think there should be smoke.
But I think it'd be cute to have Santa's butt sticking out.
I think it would too, like his butt and then two boots.
Yeah, like up in the air.
Yeah,
like
I'm good at
Looney Tunes style.
I think I might be able to do that. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna see. That's where we go from cute to wait a minute.
Yeah, wait a
minute. That's a cute sweater. Wait a second. What am I looking at? I'm gonna put the little snow on across the bottom.
Everyone watching, how cute is Jayda's ugly Christmas sweater?
And how's everybody else's sweaters
let's
coming?
Let's be honest.
This is I'm gonna wear this thing tomorrow. This is I gotta get this ready so I can wear it.
Does Jayda's current ugly Christmas sweater lean ugly or does it lean cute?
Or ridiculous? Ridiculous. I would accept ridiculous.
Ridiculous as like the middle road.
Yeah, I would be certainly okay with ridiculous.
Hey, we got a super sticker from Nani May.
Granny. Not so old in her years that she doesn't know how to work technology.
She knows how to work the gadgets.
She knows how to use YouTube.
She knows how to use YouTube. It is our little pear friend blowing you kisses.
Oh,
it's adorable. Thank you so much.
Sweet kisses from a sweet lady.
Jennifer says 100% cute.
100% cute.
So not even like 99%, 1% ugly. Like not even 1%. There's got to be a little bit of ugly.
I think with Santa's butt coming out of the chimney, that might kind of up the ugly factor.
Especially if he's got like plumber butt. So he's got pants on, but you know.
that or just like he's sat in a bunch of cookie crumbs.
There's a bunch of cookie crumbs stuck to his pants because he sat on cookies and milk while he was, doing his deliveries.
I picture him every once in a while feeling a little bit rushed or hurried, and so he he's kind of like tottering back into the sleigh, and he's eating cookies while he flies, and there's crumbs falling all over the seat.
Diane says Santa's butt would make it 1% ugly. Just one.
I mean, because it is kind of cute too. Santa's a little elf anyway.
Eileen says tiny pom-poms for the butt. That would work.
Oh, that would be so cute. 3-dimensional.
You'd have those real, yeah. Those cheeks. The cheeks. The cheeks. Oh,
I like that. That's a great idea.
Ideas are flying in now for Santa's plumber butt.
Santa's little tush.
Santa's little tush on the rooftop. Do do do. Santa's little tush.
I think I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to add Santa's tush to the.
I think that's a must now.
I think that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So let me get the snow down. I'll start trying to figure out a Santa tush. I love this.
Franca says 99.9999999%.
It's a lot of nines.
Yeah, cute.
All right.
So there's like a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of ugly in your sweater. I have to agree.
I tend to agree.
It's that speck of dust right there. See that speck of dust?
That little tiny bit of dust.
Clean that. Yeah. Clean that off.
No,
right
no, I gotta have some ugly here. A little bit ugly.
That speck of dust right there.
All right. Well, let me ask everybody another question.
Okay.
So we've got questions for everybody today. Got a whole bunch in here. So here we go. Please feel free to play along. Here's another year in review. Did you perform or receive a random act of kindness this year? So did you do something, a random act of kindness, something where you do something sweet, but nobody knows it was you? Or were you on the receiving end of one?
Oh, that's a good one. Let's see what comes in. While everyone is thinking about their year in review, we have a adorable super sticker from Monique.
Thank you, Monique.
And it's the lemon. It's the lemon guy. He's giggling, snickering to himself.
That's how I feel. I feel like
There's a lot of snickering going on in the chat.
Good. Goodness knows we need
There's
it.
also a lot of squirrel emojis.
Well, can you believe it? I mean,
and they're
of all the
intermixed
days.
with my emoji. Oh, I understand. I know what you're getting at.
There's a little bit of squirrel trolling. Is that what you're telling me?
There's some squirrel trolling. We got some heavy squirrel trolling.
Squirrels are my favorite kinds of trolls.
Squirrels get a pass with the trolling.
They do. They get a pass.
I think it's their cuteness.
It's their cute factor.
Yeah.
They're 99% cute and like 1% ugly.
Yes, that is true. Wow. We have so many people in the chat today.
Yay, I'm so glad.
Wonderful.
So do we have any great answers?
Okay, so what was your question again?
So
Let me
one
see
more
if I
time.
can-
Did you perform or receive a random act of kindness this year?
Ooh, I like that. That's a good one.
I do too, and it's sweet. And if you did or you didn't or you thought about it, then definitely make 2021 the year to do something. Do a random act of kindness.
Yeah.
They make you feel so toasty inside.
Let's see. This is not an answer to the question, but Carol says it's actually past cute. It's gone full adorable.
We're over the.
So you know what?
Over the
It's
cute.
beyond an epic fail for the ugly Christmas sweater.
Well,
Epic
darn.
fail isn't strong enough.
Darn it all.
Let's see. I received many, and yes, I performed some.
Wonderful. They make you feel toasty inside.
Yeah.
Okay, there is my little bit of snow. So now my little house is sitting in some snow.
Monique is paying it forward at the drive-through.
That's a great place.
That's
to do
always
it.
fun. That's always fun to surprise the person
Yes,
behind you.
It's fun
Yeah.
because especially if you kind of like you know like you the people who are taking the payment get all giggly, like they just think it's so
they get all
stress.
excited. It's so cute.
That kind of thing. It makes anybody it touches smile.
Yes.
I love that. So there's a little bit of snow.
Oh,
Okay.
that looks amazing.
Isn't that
It looks honestly like it almost looks edible. I'm gonna start eating.
You can't eat my sweater.
Come on.
I still have to wear it.
The squirrel,
will.
What about the squirrel? Can the squirrel have a bite?
I should make a pocket for the squirrel. He can sit in it.
Oh my goodness.
And then I can put
A
nuts
giant
in it.
pocket for the squirrel.
Big pocket.
Big
Maybe that's
nuts.
what I'll put like.
We should definitely have a squirrel in there
I need a
somewhere.
squirrel. I think
in one of the trees. In one of the trees.
I'm gonna start trying to.
Here's an answer from yours truly by
Yes.
Rose. 100% yes. Every time I went to my local coffee shop and paid for the person behind me about once or twice a week since October.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, that is so nice.
Wonderful.
That is definitely paying it forward. How sweet is that?
That's sweet.
My boss rehired me. I see that as an act of kindness.
That is wonderful.
Fully agree.
Especially this year.
Especially this year.
What a great thing. Oh my gosh.
That is awesome.
Being employed. Definitely.
I love these stories.
They're so sweet.
I performed / made. I am making little dolls for my cousins. They are gonna love that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Making things for people when they don't know it's coming is a wonderful thing. That's a real act of kindness too. I love that.
Let's see here. Yes, the person in front of me in the drive-thru Wendy's paid for my food.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Happening a lot.
Yeah.
I received one. I was at work and a customer gave me a Starbucks card for running food out to them. That's awesome.
That is so nice. Oh my gosh.
I donated a bunch of crocheted hats. One bag went to one church that donated to a refugee place, and the other bag to a friend to pass out to the homeless.
Wonderful.
That is really awesome.
Oh my gosh.
I made a few hundred masks, and instead of taking payment, I asked the ones who wanted to pay me to just pay it forward to someone else.
Sweet. Wonderful.
This is beautiful. I gave 10 hats to hat, not hate.
Aw.
That's nice. I donated to the food bank. Does that count?
Yep.
Yes.
You're darn tootin' it does.
That counts huge. I actually created a random act of kindness group with me and my friends where we would make people little gifts and cards which we would give them anonymously. That's very sweet.
That's really sweet.
Wow.
Cards are lovely.
There's a lot of great stuff here.
Cards are a physical thing.
Here's one from Cherry. I'm handicapped and lots of people helped me when shopping, and I'm helping a friend with food since she's out of work.
Very good. Oh my gosh, that is a big one. Help.
That one's huge.
Yes, that one's huge and unfortunately way too common this year.
Yes.
See, best group of people anywhere.
I love it. I donated some toys for a local group that gives toys to families that are struggling.
That's a big one.
That's awesome.
And that one
make lots of kids smile.
That makes you feel really good too.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Wow, this is awesome.
You know what? I think I'm gonna see if I can.
I made over 50 hats for the homeless this year.
Wow. Wow.
Awesome.
Wow, that's a lot of hats.
I had several pizzas delivered anonymously to our local grocery store during the pandemic.
That's a great one.
They worked feverishly to keep shelves stocked.
Yes, they worked really hard this year. We have friends in that industry and they've been run off their feet.
Yes, just crazy. I crocheted a bunch of hats for cancer patients where I attended for my blood disorder. I've also made a couple of wrist warmers to a couple gals who worked in the blood lab at the same place.
That's a wonderful thing to do too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys.
I paid for my grandma's purchase at the pet store. Whee! That's always fun to do. I crocheted Plarn sleeping mats and handed them out to the homeless. We have some beautiful viewers out here today.
We have some pretty great folks.
Lots of wonderful, and channel members. So many, I'm seeing so many green names today.
Well, I thought I might have a couple of red pom-poms, but I don't.
You guys are the sweetest.
Yeah, our
Very
channel
kind.
members are the best. They're like literally the best.
Speaking of sweetest, we have a super chat from our very, very happy, healthy Franca.
Franca, thank you.
Franca is getting better now.
By the second, yes.
Not soon, now.
She's better now. She better be better now.
Franca sends us a super chat with our little emojis. I didn't even know you could put our emojis in there. That's so cute.
So Franca's more technically minded than you
Franca's better at tech than I am. Franca's super chat says the color of the jumper is ugly. The color of the jumper is ugly
because it's pink. I wanted.
So there is a 1% ugly.
There is a 1%.
At least there's 1%.
It had to be something. We figured
we wouldn't want to falsely advertise this. This ugly sweater.
We figured that it would make the stuff stand out a bit better. I guess. Yes. Yeah, that's definitely the ugly component. I'm done with this sweater. So turning it into an ugly Christmas sweater, perfect. But it's I'm having so much fun with this. This is gonna stay in my wardrobe now.
Pamela says, I thank you. You brighten my day, and I get sad and happy at Christmas because I lost my daughter. She was 21.
Oh my.
But you helped me. You are so great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
That is a heavy thing to have to carry this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
It's
well, we are all here. There's lots of people in the chat.
We are. Pat yourselves on the back, everybody. We made it this far.
We made it this far. What do we got left? A few days?
Just a few days.
I can see the finish line, but
yes, the finish line.
Like I think we're on our hands and knees.
That's what it feels like. It was such a my goodness, what a year. What a year.
Oh boy.
And it's funny to say that because here we are lamenting the year that passed, and I realize that while we're having this really sweet and meaningful conversation, I'm trying to design Santa's butt falling down my chimney. So even in the darkest of times, there is a light. Yes.
Oh boy. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's make this the funniest Santa butt possible.
I
want those cheeks protruding.
I'm trying. So I tried to make it into this all in the same piece, but I realized that maybe two.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not going to show this until it's done.
No. Let's make this like the unveiling.
So
the unveiling.
Then I need like his boots sticking out the top.
Yes. A little bit like this. Do you remember the witch from Looney Tunes? Do you ever see that Looney Tunes episode where I'm not sure if it's Bugs Bunny, but you know how Bugs Bunny would always struggle with Elmer Fudd?
Yes.
Okay, well there's an episode, like a Halloween special, where there's like a witch.
Oh.
She is the funniest character.
Is she the one that keeps
and
slamming into
those
walls
little
and stuff?
legs,
yes,
like
the little
tiniest little
like bird legs and twiggy things.
I'm picturing that. I'm picturing that with the boots.
I like it. I think we're on to something here.
We are. I think I've got to get to some super chats.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Merry Christmas, everybody.
You do that very well.
How am I doing?
Pretty good.
Is that a good low voice?
That's
I don't want to get I have to make Santa proud, otherwise I won't get hired next year.
It's true. He's got the list is long.
Mandy says, "You are the most awesomest hooker ever."
Thank you.
Okay, let's see here. I read out Franca's, so I didn't miss any between there. So this is a super chat from Lala.
Lala, hi.
Lala Gamma.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you. Please make a pattern for the whole house. Happiest holidays, y'all.
We will endeavor to do so.
Yes, we are planning to.
But it's going to take us a while.
Kick out a little mini ebook.
Yeah, because we can see how this would be. This would be a lot of fun to do.
We'll call it the ugly/cute sweater. The ugly scratched out cute sweater.
Yeah, the ugly cute sweater gingerbread kit. I don't
gingerbread kit house thing.
We'll definitely do that. We're
also applicable to t-shirts.
Yes, t-shirts, blankets. I'm just thinking even bags. This would be cute on a bag.
Yeah, on a bag.
We have plans to do a bunch of things, and hopefully over the break, because we'll be taking a couple weeks off like we do every year.
Mm-hmm.
We will be getting to some of these projects that have been piling up. So yes, Lala, thank you for that. We definitely hope to do that. Oh, that reminds me.
I'm giggling because we're discussing butts and Santa's butt, plumber butt. Everyone's chiming in on the conversation, and YouTube keeps blocking all of these.
Are we having an inappropriate conversation?
Yeah, we're having an inappropriate.
I
hope we don't get shut down.
we're having a bunch of innocent fun here, so that's so cute. Oh my goodness.
It's fine. It's fine. Everyone, don't worry about it. I just thought it was funny.
We are a family friendly show here. I don't think there's anything wrong with the word butt.
No, we all have butts.
We do.
Santa's got
a cute butt.
A cute butt. I love the idea of Santa stuffing himself into the chimney.
I think this is so funny. Well, first of all, it's cute, but it's funny. So yes, I'm gonna get these boots.
Now, can we do a scrappy C2C after Christmas? I love the sweater. C2C. Not ugly. A scrappy C2C.
I love the corner to corner pattern.
Sure.
Yeah, that'd
be absolutely. Fun. That's a great idea.
That'd be fun. In fact, if you've got a lot of scraps to use up, we've done a couple of fun scrap related blanket projects. Using the corner to corner pattern would be a lot of fun too. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is definitely
everyone's trolling with the butt stuff.
I get to my black yarn. I want to have little black boots. I have enough, so move a couple things here. Let's see how much I can get in here.
That's it. Next emoji is going to be a butt. Santa's butt.
Well, if it's a cute butt, you can use it and not say it, and then maybe we can get away with it being published.
There's some heavy trolling in the chat right now.
So little boots.
Where's Santa? We don't have Santa, but we do have Santa's hat.
We
just did that's a recent one. And we've got the Christmas tree skirt.
We've got the Santa pillow.
Kind of the snowman is kind of.
We've got the Santa. Oh, we don't have the Santa pillow.
I'm talking about emojis. Yeah.
Oh, we have a Santa hat. Yeah, that's right.
We have the bauble. Haha! Someone found a peach emoji.
Perfect.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Ashley and Kitty. That's going to be our new. Now we're getting spammed. We're. You have to come see this.
Okay. So I'm taking a quick butt break.
A quick butt break. Look at the butts.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow, that's such a cute peach.
Yeah.
Butt.
I don't see a peach. I just see butts.
Now that's all I'm going to see. Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
That's awesome.
You guys
what
are
else
making
do
me
we
giggle.
have Christmassy? We have the little gin.
Yes, we've got
Am
a little
I
house.
missing anything? Oh, the tree. We got the tree. And then the coffee cup. That's a must. You gotta have fancy coffees.
You gotta
at
have
Christmas.
fancy coffees. Yes. Trying to make boots with kind of little legs. I'm not sure how this is gonna.
Am I excited about Christmas presents? Yes, because I get to choose my own Christmas presents.
It's true.
I got myself a brand new video game for Christmas.
Yeah, you did.
I'm going to spoil myself with a
That's
new
what
adventure.
You're gonna be doing for.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Jana. You two saved my difficult year. Wow. We are humbled.
Yes, thank you. I'm glad we could help. Honestly, this year's been terrible.
We're glad we could.
You guys are just as much of a help to us because it's nice to be able to sit and goof around with creative minds. It's very important. I'm just designing some boots.
I'm waiting through the butt emojis right now. So I'm getting like one text and then a bunch of butts. Spammity spam. That's right.
Well, let's do another question.
Okay, great idea.
So while I'm working on these Santa boots,
I'm sure YouTube will be taking this stream down eventually anyway.
just having
they said the word butt way too many times.
They were spamming the word butt. Clearly, this is a.
There was too many peach emojis. Too many.
All right. This one's actually kind of close to a previous question that we asked.
Oh my God, wait, before you say this is from Leanne.
Okay.
This is from Leanne. My kitten has heard all the giggling and came to check it out. LOL. What's going on
What
here?
is going on
It
here?
looks like fun.
Aww.
I want to be part of this.
I want to be part of this group.
I had to read that out. Okay.
That is really, really
Go
cute.
for it.
Okay.
New question, everyone.
New question. I'm distracted by the boot of that designer. What can you do now that you couldn't do this time last year? So what can you do now that you couldn't do this time last year?
Oh, you're good. That was a good twist of Maru.
It's a good little twist of Maru.
Everyone catch that?
So one more time. What can you do now that you couldn't do this time last year?
Oh, I can't wait to see what comes in on this one. Let's see. Tanetian Crochet, says Doug.
Tanetian Crochet.
Yeah. A lot of people are answering crochet.
Marvelous.
We have a lot of newbies. That's awesome.
So this was the year of crochet for you guys.
Yeah.
So not a bad year.
Doug says Tanetian Crochet. Judy says crochet. Kitty says knit. Sarah says crochet. Lala says crochet with thread yarn.
Right on, Lala.
That does take some practice.
That takes a getting used to.
Elle recommends that I wear PJs all day.
Ooh.
I agree.
Elle.
I will be wearing PJs.
PJs.
Eating cookies and playing video games.
So I'm thinking.
That's going to be my holiday.
I have a onesie. It's It's an Eastery onesie because it's a rabbit, but it's
lots of people learning to knit and crochet. Learn to knit and crochet this year. That is awesome.
That's perfect.
More Tunisian crochet.
Tunisian crochet is really neat. It's like a hybrid knitting and yarn.
It's really Tunisian. That was a donkey laugh. That was
great and terrible.
Hey, I'm doing my best over here. I didn't fill up on cookies and coffee this morning.
No,
or brownies and coffee.
We got
energy levels are just a little.
We
down.
got so distracted with the squirrels and the issues
we had to feed the squirrels twice.
Yes,
just to appease them. Today.
We didn't get our second cup of coffee. We didn't get our cookies.
Our second pot of coffee.
We barely even had any breakfast, so we're a little off our game. But it's Christmas Eve, so I guess everybody kind of is.
So a lot of people are answering with things like craft related and crochet related.
Excellent.
Jane started amigurumi. Cherry, more difficult stitches.
Yes.
Summer learned to paint.
Oh.
Spending full time with the family. Yes. We have heard so many people say, the silver lining to this thing is that I actually got to spend time with my family and my kids, which I almost never do.
That is a big part.
That's a really big silver lining.
Yes.
That is awesome. There should be more of that. Less work, more family time.
More family time.
Let's see what else. People sharing projects they're working on. I am crocheting ties for the men's mission. It is our ministry project for 2021.
Men's crochet ties.
Yeah, crocheted ties.
Neat.
Managing 5 video conferences at the same time.
Whoa.
Monique, run and walk 7K without having to stop and rest.
Wow.
And of course, crochet.
Oh my
gosh. Crochet while you're running the 7K? Because that's impressive.
That's all impressive.
Whoa. Behind your back even? Wow. 7K.
That's impressive.
That's amazing.
My goodness.
Knit on round needles.
Yes. I love you can knit in the round using needles that have a hoop, like hoop needles, or you can knit in the round using 4 needles. I like both. I tend to knit my mittens using 4 needles, and it always looks spiky and funny, but I find it pretty quick and fast.
Judy has tried acrylic paint pouring.
Ooh. Oh, is that where you kind of I know what that is. That's where you kind of you have little buckets of paint and you apply the paint by pouring to your canvas and then kind of tilt your canvas around, or you blow on it with like hair dryers and stuff. Is that what you were doing? Because I love that. I watched the odd video on those on YouTube, and they're so nice to look at.
Aisha would like to know how the whole internet squirrel thing started on this channel. Do you want to tell the story?
How did it start? I feel like we've been talking about our internet squirrels for so long. I'm not sure.
Jayda and I always kind of use the squirrel as the, kind of quote unquote gremlin.
Yes.
We kind of use squirrel instead of gremlin. So when we have tech issues with our live streams, because our internet is really, really slow.
It's really bad.
We call them the internet squirrels.
Yes, because
so that's kind of where that comes from.
We have a lot of squirrels and chipmunks in our domain, and we feel like they're very mischievous, and we're never really sure if it's not them causing the trouble.
Here's one from Christina. Over the summer, I learned how to grade peas and corn. I also learned how to knit socks.
You learned how to grade peas and corn.
Cool.
Neat. And knitting socks.
Yeah.
Socks themselves aren't difficult, but making an identical pair is where I fall apart. All right. Are you ready for the unveiling of Santa's falling down my chimney here? I don't know if this looks like it or not. I'm not sure. All right, we've just gone from cute to over the top crazy. Everybody's opinion, please.
I think his legs need to be skinnier, but I love the like woo.
Well, I just used slip stitches. I guess I could have just.
You know what? Just a little accent on the feet, just to punch a like that.
Like a little bit of a toe or something.
Yeah, like that. Their shoes, like a sole or something.
A little bit of a. So I'll do a little embroidery.
Yeah, but otherwise, awesome. A little embroidery, just a hint of embroidery. But otherwise, that is hilarious.
Yeah, because right now it's like, what is that coming out of your
My question is he coming? Or...
I think he's stuck. I think.
Yeah, but is he on his way in or is he on his way out?
I think.
Everyone says that is so cool, Santa. I love it, amazing. Oh my god!
I'm gonna try. Love it. I'm gonna try and curl his toes a little bit.
Looks like we're getting a ton of thumbs up on the Santa stuck in the chimney. Well done.
Marvelous.
Everyone loves it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
A little something to make them look more like shoes. Otherwise, even Ashley says he looks a bit like a bug. I can see like antenna.
Yeah, it looks a little bit antenna-y.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to make these look a little more boot-like.
You'll figure it out.
I'll figure
You're
it out.
a crochet genius.
You know what? While I'm letting that percolate in my brain, I'm going to sew a few other things down that I've got finished here. So I'm going to put my star up in the sky.
Well, it looks like everyone is loving the stuck Santa.
So stuck Santa stays.
A lot of excited.
I've got to add
LOLs.
Definitely going to make the boots look a little more boot-y.
Yeah, that's all.
Booty, get it? Are we getting booted off?
No, I need the because that was epic. That was epic.
That was punny to the extreme.
We need the boots a little more booty. We need a little more booty.
We need a little more booty in these boots.
There's not enough booty.
All right, so I'm gonna...
a buckle for the boots. Yeah,
that'd do it.
That would do it.
All right, buckle it is.
Good call, Sherry.
Excellent, thank you, Sherry.
Yeah, a little stitched in buckle, that would do it.
That would do it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add some buckles.
You could also do a little belt, a little
Well, you can't see his belt because
he's jammed in there really good.
Butt's what's sticking out of the chin. It's jammed in there.
You know what though? I don't see the plumber situation.
Well, I was having enough trouble trying to make it look like a tasteful behind.
I thought we were going to go for that 1% ugly.
1% inappropriate.
1% canceled live stream. Well, we're thankful that you guys are here with us too.
Yes.
Cherry says, I'm thankful that you guys are on. I love that you guys are on this long.
We are very grateful to be here. We are grateful that our internet has held out. We are grateful that you are all here hanging out with us. We all made it this far in 2020, and we are going to get to 2021, which is going to be so much better.
Just a few more crawls.
Just a few more crawls left.
Crawls and slides.
This is also
maybe barrel rolls.
Maybe a few barrel rolls. This is a great time of year to sort of reflect on the reasons that we are grateful. I know it's hard sometimes to come up with reasons when you're feeling bummed out and depressed, and it doesn't help that it's like over here in the Northern Territories, it is dark. It's even overcast out there right now, so it doesn't even have the decency to be sunny today. So I know that it's difficult, but we do have a lot to be grateful for. And even if all I can muster is a big helping heap of gratefulness for being here with all of you guys, then that's it. That's my wonderful, grateful feeling for the day. It does make me feel really good.
Ashley's wondering if we could do some more crochet thread tutorials.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely be doing
absolutely. Make sure you've checked out all the ones we've already done. I think we have a playlist called
thread and lace.
What to do with crochet thread or
thread and lace crochet. Or
yeah,
lacy?
we have lace. Well, you know where the playlists are. Check them out.
Yeah, we'll definitely be doing more. I myself am getting into more thread, and that's basically kind of what ends up happening a lot of the time here on the channel, is just something that we feel we want to make, or something that we're kind of getting into. I've got a lot of thread to use up, and I bought a little bit. I got 2 pretty little balls of the stuff earlier this year, which I'm still deciding what to do with. But it was scary at first because the hooks are so small, and I think to myself, how am I supposed to hold this tiny little thread and manipulate this tiny little hook? And I'm not even sure I can really see what I'm doing. So I really stayed away from it for a long time. Also, I tend to be pretty impatient. I like things to be, completed sooner than I can make the whole thing in my head so fast. So when I can't do it as quickly outside of my head, I sometimes get frustrated. I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. So looking at a crochet thread project, how long is that going to take? And then I would see great aunts and some of my other older friends working on a tablecloth that takes some years. And I think, I don't know if I have the patience to do something like that. I'll do that when I'm older. Well, I am obviously slowly getting more patience, but I also just forced myself into playing with thread and making really tiny little projects. And I got hooked pretty quickly. The first few chains, the first few stitches, even the first couple rows of a project might be a bit trouble. They might be difficult to manage, and it might feel awkward and cumbersome, and they might not even look all that neat and tidy, but you kind of turn a corner 2 or 3 rows in, and all of a sudden it's easier. You've got more of the project to hang on to. You kind of settle into a little bit of a rhythm. You get used to the size of the thread and the hook. So don't be afraid of thread, because the crochet was really kind of created around thread and less around thick, bulky yarn. And my goodness, do those tall, difficult stitches like treble crochets and triple treble crochets that give you so much trouble when you're trying to use yarn, they're so much easier to manage in that thread, and they look so neat and lacy. They're really cool.
Request from Frank, a C to C in a different stitch.
C to C in a different stitch. Yeah.
Absolutely.
We've got the C to C granny square using the shell stitch, and we've got a C to C obviously a couple projects using the traditional one, but I do like working on a project going corner to corner. So we do have a couple more ideas for those. So thanks for the reminder, Franca.
We got a super chat from Elle.
Santa's here with Elle.
Elle says, I'm thankful for 2020. It has humbled me.
Well, that's a good way to look at it.
Yes.
It has definitely humbled me.
Yes. Absolutely.
I feel quite humbled by this year.
we got some hardcore humbling this year.
That's a very nice way to look at it, Elle.
Yes.
I like that.
Have you shown everyone your tree?
No, not yet.
Are you going to sew it on
I showed
first?
them. I showed them the tree up front. So this is a little miniature. This is not a miniature. This is a small version of the evergreen tree that we've got a tutorial for, because we made that. This was a bonus applique project for our folk art calendar blanket last year. So I made one, and I thought I'd make a few more, but I'm just going to sew this one on. I want to get this get this on before I get back to Santa. I'm going to make buckles for Santa's boots. I think that'll help make them look a little more booty. And stream it.
Looks like we're having some more internet squirrels.
Oh, no.
But we fed you guys. We even gave you the premium nuts.
You guys got the good stuff today.
Well, all I can say is hope for the best. Our internet is going to come and go.
Can people still hear us and see us?
It looks like some can and some can't. You can leave the stream and then pop back in. Sometimes that fixes it on your end. Let us know if you can still hear us, though, because we can't tell from here.
Yeah, if it looks like we can see it. Then...
Some people are reporting the video is breaking up, and others are saying it looks fine.
Oh.
So
okay.
It's mixed. I suspect internet usage is going to start skyrocketing because of the
it's going to be
the Christmas Eve and all. Everyone's going to be watching movies, and
we were concerned that it might not work for us today, just based on the idea that everybody's going to be home about this time. So we were worried, and sure enough, we had some issues.
Our province is going into another
full lockdown. Yay!
And the kids are going to get an extended
I think they're getting an extended
vacation.
holiday. Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of internet usage.
Yep.
And that's probably started already.
I believe it has. Yeah, for sure.
But at least we were able to get some out today.
Yeah.
We weren't sure if we were going to get it at all.
No, we didn't know if that was going to happen at all.
Mm-hmm.
In case, I just wanted to mention before I forget. So before you get to that, let me just get this out of my head.
It looks like we're back.
We're back?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like we're mostly back.
Everybody's
for most people.
mostly
so
here.
Thanks for letting us know.
Thanks, guys. Okay. Before we get to the next question, two things. One, I mentioned yesterday that I was going to try and get this little elf hat pattern for the 18-inch dolls up into the shop. I did. I got it up into the shop sometime later yesterday afternoon. So if you wanted to whip up something extra quick and special for that doll lover in your life, then please feel free to head over to the shop and check it out. We've got a lot of doll clothing patterns there, but this is very, very Christmassy, and it's doesn't take up much yarn time, and it's a cute little addition to welcome in Christmas with. That's up in the shop. I was hoping to get it done yesterday, and I managed to. So that's what I wanted to remember to tell everybody.
Super cute.
So that's that, and here we go. So I'm gonna put some buckles on Santa's boots here in a second, but there we go. So I've got the star up in the sky. I've got a tree now, and we've got Santa sort of falling into the chimney.
That looks not ugly.
Not ugly, but very silly. Okay, so this needs some little boot buckles. I think I know how I can do that.
We've got a super chat.
Super chat.
This is from Monique.
Thank you, Monique.
Monique says, "Thank you for the wool needle tips. I have an order arriving next Thursday.
Perfect.
With any luck." Awesome.
Yay,
well, we hope you get those real quick.
So we hope they show up really quick.
Yeah.
They're great.
Already that's making a huge difference. It just needed a little highlight.
Just needed the little highlight. Okay, so I'm gonna lock that in behind.
And there was something else I was gonna read out here, but I lost it. Very active chat today.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I like active chats. Okay.
Lots of chatting.
Just knock that off. And
I also wanted to let you know that we have already gone over our hour.
We're over our hour?
Yep,
okay.
We're at 1 hour and 12 minutes.
Well, we did start a little late, so we'll go a little bit longer, and then just let me get these boots finished at least, and then we'll do one more question. Let's do that.
Sure.
Okay, here we go. One more question. Oh, that's a nice one. Bet you I can guess everybody's answer too. What do you wish you had spent more time doing this year? And once you have your answer, keep it in mind as we head into 2021. Definitely make more time to do that thing.
I can't wait to see what everyone comes up with.
I think
crafting.
Crafting for sure.
Filing or filling? Sound. Oh, the sound is jamming. Yeah, well, I think we're starting to get the internet squirrels again. Exercising.
Yes.
Crafting. Reading. Crocheting and yarn shopping. More time to crochet. Walking. I want to do more of that. Using up my fabric stash.
Me too.
Making crochet things for myself too.
Yes.
Not just other people.
Everybody else usually gets everything.
Spending time with my dad.
Aww.
Hanging out with my friends.
Yes. Yeah, we all got kind of socially interrupted this year.
Definitely crocheting. Getting projects done and more schoolwork. Finishing whips.
I did pretty good this year on the whip front. I don't think I've got anything that hasn't been finished.
Walking along the coast paths.
Oh, that sounds
nice. Beautiful.
All right.
Being more active.
Yeah, I definitely want to be more active. I feel like I really couch potatoed hard this year. So what do you think?
I love it. The boots definitely look more like boots. I think just the tiniest line for a soldier
Our sole?
And you've got it nailed.
In a different color? Or
yeah, like a different color. I was thinking like white, just to highlight it. You could do the gold even. So, what do you guys think? A little bit of a sole of boots, or do you think that the buckle there is enough? Love it, love it, love it. Love it. Very cute, beautiful. Me too. That's from a different answer. Black soles.
Black sole. How do
I don't know
that?
I don't know if the black will is that. What did you use, black or brown?
I used black for his boots.
Okay, so it'd have to be in contrast to the black.
So you just want a straight line, kind of?
Yeah, I was thinking just a tiny bit of a straight line, like, to just so that you don't have to, but just an idea.
I'm kind of thinking that if I start adding more to them, they're going to look clunky.
Yeah, a little.
I don't know.
I wasn't thinking crocheted on. I was just
like thinking like a line.
Yeah.
No, I know. I feel like. Well, let me see if there's gold. So
let's see. We're getting some answers here. White, like it's snow. Gray. White. Let's see. What else? What else? Something light. How about gray? I think gray is a great idea.
Gray's a great idea.
Yeah, let's go with gray.
All right. I've got light gray and dark gray. I've got.
Yeah, go with it. Go with the gray. That might be good.
That's a nice gray color.
Just to show a contrast. Give a heel for the boot, says Rebecca.
A heel for the boot. Yeah, I want to try and shape the bottom of the shoe a little bit. Now, where's
Barb says red. Looks great.
Okay, so let's plunk you there.
If he's stuck long enough, white, because he's been snowed on. I like that. That's funny. So some of the answers from earlier are going on vacation.
Didn't get to do that this year.
More crocheting and crafting. That's obvious. This is a crochet channel after all.
This is a crochet channel after all.
That is great. Let's see if we have any more suggestions on the boots. Handful of people are saying go put on a heel. Slip stitch brown.
Well, I'm using the gray, and I'm going to just try and put on a heel here.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining us. We have some latecomers.
Some latecomers. Hello.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
New Year. Happy holidays.
Thanks for joining us, whatever you're celebrating.
Happy solstice.
We hope you're,
whatever
happy
you're doing.
We got Hanukkah, solstice, Christmas, Kwanzaa.
Festival of Lights.
That was earlier. We've had we've had the Festival of Lights. Oh, I don't think I'm.
New Year.
And New Year's.
That's coming.
That's coming. That can't come soon enough.
Can we fast forward on the New Year?
Okay, maybe I don't know if this is working properly.
No?
No, I think I may have.
Well, you can always mess with that later. Was there anything else that you were gonna attach?
I have attached I've got everything on. So I'm gonna fill
What about the candy mailbox? I thought you were gonna put a candy mailbox over there.
I will add that.
That's a must. Come on.
Should probably
and then it's gonna have its little flag.
Yeah, so a red post for the candy mailbox or a white post.
I think one of Santa's elves should be sticking out of the mailbox with his, plumber butt.
Cutest little
it's just a mess at this house. Like nothing worked out.
They really underestimated how small the house was to get into.
It looked a lot bigger from a distance.
So red post or white post for our little lollipop mailbox. Red or white, everybody?
Let's see.
And since I'm going to be sewing that down, we got to come up with another question.
Okay, so They are starting to come in. We've got white, red. A big yes on the elf. Red, 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 white. Red, white, red, 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 white, red, red, red. White, white, red.
I can also
wrap
red and white. Like
how about you twist them
so
and candy cane it?
I'm going to do a red pole.
Yeah.
I'm going to wrap it in white, and that'll be the
That's
post.
called cooperation.
That's called crowdsource cooperation. All right. So while I'm doing that.
Compromise.
That's a collision of creativity.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the perfect question to finish this off on.
All right. Let's hear it.
So put your magical caps on, everybody. You open your bedroom closet door and find yourself staring into Santa's workshop. They're shredded. They need help. What are you going to volunteer to help make?
Ooh, let's see. I would help with the wooden train sets.
Aw, that's
I would help make those.
That's it.
Put the wheels on,
your dad would
carve
help
out the
with
track. Too. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say you would help in the baking, like the cookie baking area.
Oh.
Is it too late to change my answer?
Can I change my answer? Is that allowed?
I think I would go straight to the doll clothing area and start helping out making doll clothes.
You would start sewing the doll clothes.
That's one of my all-time favorite things to do is to make doll clothing. So that's what I would do.
I love Anna's idea. An elf hit Santa with a pool noodle. Agreed.
We're getting real fancy now.
Yes,
I like that.
We are definitely getting canceled on this stream. YouTube is going to cancel us
violence,
so fast.
There's talk of
like,
bums.
what do you mean by? But I do like that idea. We do have the troll. Anna did display the troll.
Yes.
Stuffies. Okay, so here are some of the answers that are coming in.
I want to hear these answers.
So what do we got? Stockings, stuffies, dolls. So this is what people would help.
Yeah, help make with. Yes.
Stuffies, dolls.
Stuffies.
That is cute. More dolls. Crochet amigurumis. Etch-a-sketches. Help making with etch-a-sketches. That's good.
Yes.
More dolls. Wrapping the gifts.
Oh, some people are really good at that.
I didn't even think of that. You're so right.
Yes, some people
all those
really
gifts would need wrapping.
And isn't gift
That's
wrapping
a lot of work.
So fun. Yes, it is a lot of work.
Making the cookies. Making the N95 masks. Wrap the presents. Definitely the dolls. Anything that I could learn new to anything new to craft.
Yeah.
Lots of people are saying the wrapping. That would be a really big department in Santa's
I would
work.
think
Can you imagine
that would
how
be
big
huge.
that department would be?
And you know what? That's a great thing.
Wrapping
to help with.
You'd have to make sure you got all the names right, and
that's a really great thing to help with because so often the wrapping is like people forget to factor in the time required to wrap, and that's like the last thing that needs to be done, and you don't want it to look messy.
A lot of people are saying in the baking department, so chocolates and candy canes, baking cookies. Wow, a lot of people went with wrapping. I didn't even think of that. I was thinking of all the toys.
See, everybody,
ribbons,
all these different
making the ribbons, organizing and sorting.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
You have to who's gonna organize the departments? Right? They need to all talk to each other.
It must be chaos, and I can't even imagine. I mean,
sweaters with boots for adults. I would put Jayda in the cute/ugly sweater department.
Does anybody actually need those?
I would promote you to the ugly sweater department.
Been promoted.
Or demote you to the cute sweater department. Oh my goodness, I'm liking that. I like the mailbox.
I think this is going to work out real cute.
Yeah. Keeping Grinch busy and out of the way. I like that.
Oh, that's a good one.
You know what? Someone has to do it.
Somebody's got to.
Yep, someone's going to do that job. Spike the eggnog for the elves.
After a hard day.
You know what? Toward the end of the shift, I'd say go for it. Like, Definitely. Toy train. Keeping the workers entertained by playing your videos. Aw, thanks.
Guys, that is...
You guys are so supportive and sweet.
That's actually not a bad idea, though. You might want to keep people, like, at least keep their spirits up.
Mr. InStitches would be in charge of the board making inspection as a board master. Thank you.
Yes.
I am the board boss.
I agree with that sentiment.
Let me check that die. The balance is off. Let me check that spinner. You forgot to attach it.
And then I'm picturing the elves going. Rah, 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 rah.
I could do the blankets for the elves. Warm elves are happy elves.
Warm elves are happy elves.
Oh, you're so right. Someone would have to keep the fire going.
Yes,
right.
And keep
All
the hot
fires
chocolate
and keep,
going.
Yeah. What about their? Someone would have to prepare their food, their lunches.
You know how, like, in the factories in Britain, back in the industrial age, everybody braked at 4 o'clock for tea, and the tea ladies came out with the trolley, and everybody got like their cup of tea and their little biscuit and stuff. I'm picturing that,
keep them going.
But like those, like a beautiful, great big silver tureen that's piping hot with cocoa and marshmallows and everything in it, and like somebody roaring around delivering cocoa to keep everybody going. I would do that job. I think that would be fun.
There's a lot of great answers here. Feeding and getting the reindeer ready.
Yes.
That's a must.
The reindeer have got to be prepared.
Yeah. They have to be brushed.
They need to be brushed.
Fed.
And make sure
watered,
they have a nice bite to eat.
Keep their little feet and head warm so that they're ready to go.
They're ready to go get their harnesses all shone up and get the bells.
Polish Rudolph's
jingling.
nose. Make sure his nose is nice and shiny and bright
Yes.
to light the way. That is a super cute.
It's the cutest mailbox
I
I've
think,
ever seen.
you know what? I think we're going to have to drop the 1% ugly. I think we've hit 100%.
If we hit peak
100% peak cute here.
Almost done. Almost done.
We got a super sticker from Yvonne.
Thank you, Yvonne.
Thank you.
What is it?
It is the cute little hippopotamuses that pop up out of the
Oh
water.
my god, that's cute.
I think you should come see it.
I will come see it. Okay.
Yvonne has sent this one a couple of times. Super cute.
Oh my gosh. Aww. Oh, I've never seen that. Oh my god. Thank you, Yvonne.
Thank you.
Little poppy.
Quality control. Yes.
Yes. Very important.
You need quality control.
Yes. Especially when he's keeping the elves full of eggnog.
Oh my god, I love this one. This is from Kelly. I would help get the puppies and kittens ready for their new forever homes.
Well, that one wins.
There'd be a lineup for
There'd be
that
a lineup.
job,
I'll help with the kids.
I'll help with the kids. I'll help. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
The cutest ugly sweater I've ever seen in my life.
I like it.
I love it.
It's ready to go. I think I might add 1 or 2 more trees. I don't know. I might leave it at that. I think with fewer things, it's uglier.
I'm thinking a white picket fence behind it.
A little white picket fence. Oh, that'd be cute. I know you could just keep going.
Oh, you could go forever. It'd fill the whole sweater. A roadway that takes you to like the local coffee shop. I love it. What does everyone think? On a scale of 1 to 100.
I like it. I think it's very.
Hold it up a little closer.
The three I've made, this one's very different.
It's so cute.
Thank you. All ready to go.
Christina says 1,000 out of 100.
You guys,
Jennifer says 100% cute, 0% ugly.
I think it is just, it's just adorable. I love
Aisha
it.
gives it a 999999999. Like there's about 100 nines here out of 100.
Thank you guys. Well, there we go.
Aww.
There is our ugly sweater for 2020. I might actually embroider 2020 onto it. I'm not sure. I'll see. I like it. It's kind of cute. It's kind of ugly. It kind of, I think it hit all the right markers for me.
You know what? I don't think there's any ugly in there. No.
It's funny. I like Santa kind of falling down the chimney.
Is there any ugly? Well, Santa's butt is a little ugly.
It looks, to me, it has kind of a cute awkwardness to it, you know, and I tried not to be terribly neat and tidy with my stitching. So it's a bit like, you know, so I'm going to say this is a cute, ugly Christmas sweater. I think, but it definitely has like kind of a ridiculous feel. So I think I hit that marker anyway.
I love it.
Thank you.
Everyone in the chat seems to love it too. Ashley gives you a 1,000,000% cute.
Thanks, guys. Well, on that note, that crochet note, we would like to take this opportunity to thank you all for such a great year here at the channel. We hit 400,000 subs. We managed, I think we've got in excess of 55 free patterns over on our website now. We've got, I can't think of how many we managed to get into the shop this year.
We're just shy of 300.
We're just shy of 300 patterns in our shop. So we've had a really, really busy year, and we couldn't have done it without you guys. You've been fun. You've been helpful. You've got great comments. You leave such wonderful, warm ideas and tips and just great little antidotes from your lives, and we really appreciate it. We know that creating a community on the internet isn't always the easiest thing, especially a super positive one, and we just think the community that we have here at our little corner of the crochet world is one of the nicest. Everybody is so sweet and welcoming, and you all have so much fun in the live chats. And as far as this year is concerned, that was a giant bright point for us. So we really want to thank you guys with all of our hearts for helping make 2020 here at the channel really good, really, really good, wholesome and fun. We've really enjoyed the patchwork calendar blanket this year. We've got Mr. InStitches put together a page over on our website that highlights all of the calendar blanket projects we've done. So if you're new to crochet, or you want to kind of dip your toe into different little blanket project making things, feel free to check that out, because that is it's got links to all of the different projects and their playlists and stuff, and you can mix and match. You can kind of dive into one. You can sort of see what we've done so far, and then maybe postulate about what might be coming in 2021. And speaking of 2021, we're going to take a couple weeks off. We usually do this time of year. It kind of gives us a chance to decompress and review everything, clean up the house, clean up the craft room, and put our projects in order for the next year. And that's coming fast. It's hard to believe that we got through this year at all, and now it seems like it's flying towards the end. But we will see you in 2021. We will probably kick the year off with a live stream, just so we can kind of catch up with everybody and do a little journaling and sort of ease into January after the holidays. And we hope you all have a very safe, most importantly, healthy, and a creative Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, solstice, anything you might be celebrating. And if you're not celebrating anything, we just hope you have a chance to have some good time off and spend it at least with a couple people that you love, whether it's in person or virtually. So be safe, be crafty, definitely give yourself a pat on the back for getting this far this year. I know I am. It's been such a crazy year. Pat on each side. And remember, the sweet things in life are usually the small things. So, discovering a new crochet pattern, making yourself an extra special hot cup of something, making yourself an extra special meal, making yourself an extra special little pile of cookies. Nothing has to be big and over the top. And the best gifts come from the heart, and sometimes aren't really store-bought at all. So if you're making stuff, enjoy the build. If you're baking, enjoy the time in the kitchen. And if you're just kicking back to watch some Christmas movies and maybe have a little glass of wine as we wait for Santa to arrive, then have the nicest evening. A very Merry Christmas to all of you. And I'm getting emotional. Goodness gracious, it's been such a year, but I'm so happy that we're all here together to share it. So everybody take care. We'll see you in a couple weeks. My mister's coming in.
I'm going to pop in and say hi.
Hi.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Take care, everybody. Be safe. Please be safe. We want to see you again back here next year, and have fun. Remember to have some fun.
I have to get to a super chat.
Do you? Oh,
yes.
my goodness. Okay. That's my little speech. I'm gonna like.
That's your year-end.
I'm gonna sober myself up
speech.
now. That's my year-end speech. I get emotional every year. I can't help it.
You're so cute. I'll distract you.
Okay. Oh, pretty shiny.
La, 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 la. Okay.
I'm back.
We have got a super chat from Luann. And Luann says, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
With a big Santa Claus.
Thank you, Luann. A wonderful holiday to everybody. Sort of suck back, regroup. Enjoy the next few days. I hope everybody has an amazing New Year's, even if you're just sitting at home watching the ball drop. Are they going to drop the ball this year?
Oh, and don't forget, if you have Netflix and you're into Christmas movies.
Yes, The Mistletoe Promise, really cute and sweet. It's a romantic little sweet Christmas movie. And The Shoe Addict's Christmas, also sweet, also a bit of a romantic, starring the same cute guy.
Yeah. Yes.
Those are really nice. And also,
hey, wait a minute.
Christmas in the Clouds was cute too.
Everyone's cute in those movies.
That was really nice too. Christmas in the Clouds was a cute one.
Christmas in the Clouds. That was a cute one too.
I think
was
that's
that also
Netflix?
Netflix or was that no? Was that Prime? That was Prime.
Was that Prime? Blink.
Oh,
no.
There's too many streaming services.
Darn it all.
Well, one or the other.
It's one or the other.
Check for those three.
Check
if
for
you're
those.
Looking for some
something different.
Some company.
Yeah.
It's always nice to have a little sweet Christmas movie on.
It is. Yes.
So that said, we let everyone know that we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. See you in January with winter goodies, winter warmies on, because it's going to settle into the real cold weather here. So
yeah.
But everybody, stay safe, stay crafty. Have a great 2 weeks. Have a wonderful holiday. Have some wonderful time off. Please be safe. Please stay healthy, and we will see you. We will see you in a couple weeks.
All right. Mm-hmm. Thanks, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Have a happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.